Preparing to stream, preparing to live stream.
Says we're live.
All right. Yes, it does. All right. Halftime show. Vikings whooping a little ass against those Detroit Lions. Lupagus, how are your loins?
They're feeling pretty good right now. The Vikings offense pretty much having their way with John Pinacini and the Vikings defense moving the ball methodically down the field. Delvin Cook is on this game again. That third down play you looked at where he made, I can't remember who it was, just juked him out of his freaking shorts. I saw a little turd on the ground after he got that first down when he should have probably been tackled for about a 2-yard gain. Again, you got to love the way the Vikings offense is humming right now.
Hum. Yeah, they came out firing. Just looking at the stats, I mean, it's actually pretty close. Total yards, Vikings at 243. Passing game, they're actually putting up some yards. Dalvin Cook, obviously the story of the first half, man. Do you think the Vikings would even have a win if we didn't have him?
No wins.
Appreciate your honesty. And this offensive line, what the hell? Who are these guys playing offensive line for the Vikings? It's like night and day the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, Kirk Cousins just had a pretty clean pocket most of the day. He did have one where he got swatted there when he was trying to throw the ball. But, offensively, you got to like what you're seeing so far from the Vikings. Defensively is where my one concern about the Vikings' chances of hanging on this league come into play. And it's just the run defense just has not been there today. Lions are getting huge chunks of yardage on the ground. And that's a little concerning to me. And I hopefully the Vikings make some adjustments here at the half.
Yeah. I'm surprised the Lions aren't running DeAndre Swift more. It appears if they give him the ball a little bit more, we'd be in a little bit more trouble. They're doing very well against our depleted secondary. That's for damn sure. And of course, Marvin Jones got a touchdown. No shocker there.
But there was a shock when it comes to the Lions offense. Yeah. Matthew Prater misses a field goal against the Vikings. It wasn't even close. It was like 20 yards to the left. Looked like you out there kicking that thing.
Yeah, it did. Matt Prater, the fact that he missed that field goal, I think seals the deal. It is just not meant to be for those Detroit Lions because that never happens. But Stafford, he is having a little bit of fun with that secondary because he's 16 for 18, 123 yards and a touchdown. A lot of short passes, though. I expect them to come out in the second half and maybe try to stretch that field a little bit more.
Hey, Chris Boyd shut it down first play of the game, and Matt Stafford said, "No way in hell am I going to try that again. I'll be a fool, damned fool."
Yeah, but Chris Boyd did not look good on that touchdown they got. He really stepped on his Peter on that one.
That's probably a pretty good size Peter.
Yeah, Vikings, let's look at that. Cook 9 for 66 and a touchdown, and on the ground he's 2 for 46. They're getting the tight ends involved. Kyle Rudolph, 2 catches. That's got to be damn near a season high.
Irv Smith Jr. with a very, very rare touchdown. Was at the third of his career. And Amir Abdullah getting in the end zone. Who would have thought that? Yeah. Good thing our bet wasn't who would score first, Mike Boone or Amir Abdullah. I'd be doing this one shirtless.
Yeah, Amir Abdullah, holy hell, finally gets his revenge against those damn Detroit Lions. You know who's not getting their revenge? J-Ron Curse.
Team John with Delvin Cook. I thought about you when I saw that.
Yeah. When Delvin Cook got in his face, my pants got about 3 inches higher off the ground. I loved it. And Curse, he's actually out there quite a bit, but he's not really doing jack shit, which makes me happy.
It's pretty funny. You can actually hear, if you listen close enough, Everson Griffin yelling every now and then. He's on something at Kirk Cousins, something about captain something.
Not being nice, I bet.
That. It's just insane. It's hilarious. You gotta love Everson Griffin, even though he's wearing the disgusting powder blue of the Detroit Lions.
Yeah. Adrian Peterson, 6 for 21, 3.5 yards in the ground, pretty much what he's been doing all year. But you can tell he's running tough. Amendola, 5 for 40. So
yeah, basically to me, the key of the second half of the Vikings, keep on doing what you're doing on offense, and then you got to tighten up against the run. If you do that, the Vikings should have their third win of the season.
Yeah, they should. My only concern, which I kind of already said, is if they come out just firing, Stafford just goes balls to the wall. Because if they do, they're gonna get some big plays against our secondary. There's no way around that.
Well, the Vikings have gotten some pressure this first half. Perhaps they can make a little tweaks to get a little bit more and prevent that from happening. Get up in Matt Stafford's grill. hit him a few times, shake him around, see what happens. But again, you got to like the Vikings' chances going in the half. But this is a 2020 season, and who knows what's going to happen in the next 2 quarters.
Yeah. And we didn't mention, we got to give Colquitt a little bit of love. He finally had a pretty damn good punt. We haven't been very nice to him lately.
No, then we had pretty poor coverage on that, and the guy ended up getting it back to the 30. So it wasn't a great net gain, but it was a hell of a boot by Colquitt.
It was, and Dan Bailey missed that extra point. Looked like a pretty shitty snap, so I won't put that.
A shitty snap.
Shitty snap. Come on, Austin Cutting. Pull it together. But 2010, the Lions got a ways to go. Vikings get the ball after the half. I think the Lions, let me look quick. I think the Lions have been pretty dominant on time of possession. They got us doubled up, but I think it's more so the Vikings just been very, very efficient with the ball.
Yeah, and they scored quick there before the half. That was huge. They can come back, put some more points on the board, give themselves some distance between them and the Lions. That would be huge for their chances to win in this game.
Yeah, second half predictions. I just say that they probably we get a big old helping of Dalvin Cook again, and I don't anticipate a ton of passes. What did Kirk Cousins have in the first half? Hold on. Kirk Cousins threw it 11 times.
Yeah, and what you want to do, I think the way your defense is playing, I would try to get those long drives. The announcers made it sound like Kirk Cousins purposely didn't try to hit Thielen deep on that one. Maybe that is something you actually want to try to do this. Just get the first downs, keep the chains moving, keep the Lions offense off the field. That's probably your best chance of securing this victory for the Vikings.
Yes, sir. Well, we will be back after the game, wrapping it all up, handing out studs, turds, all that jazz. So make sure to check in after the game.
Yes, and you'll get your fact then. You ain't getting it now on the halftime show. No way in hell.
All right, what's your prediction for the final score?
I'm going to stick with what I said, 34-24.
I'm going to say I'm going to change mine up a little bit. I say Vikings get 31, and the Lions, I'm going to say the Lions put up some points. I'm going to say 31-27.
Wow.
They're going to make it closer than I want.